What's going on, family? Thank you for tuning in to today's live. You're locked in with the Coach Smook Network, and I'm your host, Coach Smook, your favorite Alabama insider and sports media personality. Before we get rolling, do me a quick favor. Tap that like button, share the stream out, and if you're new here, make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you never miss any of the action. Now listen, if you really rock with what we're building here, I invite you to take the opportunity to support the channel by becoming a member of the AAA family. Our mantra is authenticity above all. Everything we do, our content and our community, is built on creating and enjoying quality, authentic conversations, real insight, and real information surrounding sports entertainment. Your membership directly assists in the growth of the Coach Smook Network, and every hard-earned dollar you contribute is not only appreciated, it's paid forward. We proudly make monthly contributions to various community health and awareness organizations because impact matters. If you want to get even more involved with the community, be sure to join our Discord. You can type the command right now in the live chat or head over to our main YouTube page and click the Linktree link in the description. And for those who want to support the network directly, you can donate through multiple options: Venmo, PayPal, or Cash App. Every bit of support helps us continue to grow and elevate this platform. Thank you all for the love and the support and the energy you bring every single time. Now buckle up because it's time to get into the show. Somebody type it in the chat. Say, put me in the game, Coach Smook. Let's get it.
Authenticity above all, that's where I stand. If you ain't a real fan, you'll fail with the fan. They tried to box me in and I kicked the dough off the frame. Turn the pressure into power, put my stamp on the game. Put me in the game, coach, in the game. Put me in the game, Coach Smook, that's what they saying. Put me in the game, coach, in the game. Put me in the game, Coach, that's what they saying.
Players and the staff are pulling up right now for today's scrimmage. Coach David Ballou in the front. Y'all can see everybody pulling up, man. And boys over there, look at Deontay.
Hey, y'all, I'm walking out of Walmart. Hey, what's your name, bro?
Man, my name Michael McKinney, man. I'm a true Alabama fan, and this man does a good job on his podcast.
What's up, bro?
Reviewing Alabama football. Keep doing what you're doing, man.
Appreciate that, bro. Roll Tide, man.
Yes, sir. Welcome in, AAA family. Say what's up to your boy, Coach Smook. How y'all feeling tonight, man? I hope y'all feeling just as good as I am. Woo! It's a long day. Do I look blacker? It's so. It's because I am. It was so hot out there. It wasn't even that it was hot, y'all. It was just humidity. Y'all know how it is down here in the South. Welcome into tonight, man, to the Coach Smook evening calling show, late night calling show. We're going late night tonight. Hopefully y'all want to tap in and talk to your boy. If not, I'm going to get off here and I'm going to get my report. I'm going to open this phone line up and I'm going to give y'all a chance. I know Zach got to call in and give his take, and there's a few others that I saw today. Shout out to every supporter and new subscriber that we got today. We had like a good 20, 25 that didn't know who we were, right? Which is cool, right? That they didn't know who we were. But then when they go to YouTube or to type us in, as soon as they type in Coach SM, we're popping up. So that's cool with that. And then two, We had a lot of subscribers. Like as we was walking by in the stands, we was walking by at some of the vending spots at the Walk of Champions. We had a lot of people that was like, man, what's up? I know your show. Put me in the game, coach, like stuff like that. So it was fun. It was fun. Give it up for all the supporters, all the community, everybody that showed up. If I didn't get to see you today, it wasn't intentional, man. We was moving around real light. Didn't want to do too much. We were running into folks left and right. Just trying to, make sure we acknowledge everybody that was looking for us and wanted to interact. So it was good. We made some new friends today. And I met I met a couple of groups of beautiful young women, but today I met a group of young women, man. They had some energy about them, boy, and they made my day with how silly they was. And this older lady, she was excited. She remembered seeing me on YouTube, but couldn't really put it together because I'm live on YouTube, Russell. She couldn't remember me because my hair cut. And there was a lot of people. I saw an old friend, he's on staff, field staff up there at Alabama now. That's crazy, man. And I'm ready to get into the show tonight. So if y'all excited, man, I'm just trying to calm down because I want to deliver my part of this segment to y'all real smooth so I don't have to keep over talking and go left, go right, and come back and try to finish and get y'all in and on the phone line. So tonight we're going to take our time, get into it. I just want to give everybody a chance to pull up. We had a lot of people asking if we were going live tonight. We live and we ain't got everybody blowing up. So right now, for the next 30 seconds, I need each and every one of you to get on your phone. If you're on your TV, get on your phone real quick. If you're on the computer, hit the share button and literally share it to your Facebook profile, share it on Twitter, direct message it to somebody, copy the link, text it to somebody, whatever. Do that for us tonight, right now. As we get ready to do our roll call here on the Coach Smook Network, y'all know we love to acknowledge every one of our live viewers when they come into the chat. And it's something we like to do it, man. We like to do it. And I'm not going to waste a lot of time tonight doing it because we want to get into these conversations. I'm in the I told you so mode. I'm going to tell y'all right now, laugh if you want to. I'm in the I told y'all so mode because that boy Keelan Russell gonna say, roll call here on the Coach Smook Network. Y'all tell me where y'all watching from in the chat. I need comments. I don't just need thumbs up. I need comments. I need to know where you watching from. I saw like 7-8 people say they be watching this show. They don't be saying nothing. They don't be wanting to say nothing. Go ahead and say something. You ain't gotta be ashamed. I promise you. I know it feels like it's something big, but I promise you, I'm not no big time content creator. This ain't no ESPN and then like that. This is a safe space for Bama Nation, for the Triple A family. All right, our conversation is our conversations. Jump on this phone line. Yeah, the world might hear you, but just know you talking to a regular dude. Just like, I'm not a specialist. Yeah, it takes somebody special to support what we do here on this platform. And it takes even more. It don't take much to get behind this camera and find a niche, right? To keep it takes a lot, but to find one, it ain't hard. The hard thing is, man, do I really want to watch this dude every day? So for y'all that do come in and watch me every day, I appreciate each and every one of y'all. And like I said, man, I'll keep this thing going. So starting the roll call off, my brother Zach worked hard today. What's up, Zach? Give it up for Zach Wood is in the chat, y'all. My brother Fred Harris, over there at Farmers Insurance of Hoover, Alabama. And he showed up and represented today. Got a great interaction with him today. Okay, I'm here to talk. Talk to me, Smook. What's up with Keelan? I got you. Hold your horses, bro. Jason, what's up, man? You was in T-Town today? I couldn't remember if you said you was gonna be there. And I know you said you was gonna try to make it. Good to see you though, bro. Roll Tide. Good to see my brother Jason, AAA family in the chat. That's it. That's all we got for the live comments on YouTube right now. All right, that's good. Spencer, what's good over there on TikTok? Trail X, Mr. BATU. What's up, big dog? Good to see you today, man. That's my brother, man. He tapped in while we was on the field. We remember having an interaction. Last year before last, but he looked out. Appreciate you, my boy. I got Colton Kim over there, Quintravius over there, Spencer, like I said, everybody tapping in over there on TikTok. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. And then on all the other platforms, if you're on Facebook, if you're on Twitch, if you're on Twitter, tap in. Russell, I saw you on Twitter. Russell McDaniel, appreciate you for tapping in over there on Twitter. And my brother said he didn't make it. Man, listen, a lot of people didn't show. This was probably the slimmest crowd I've seen at A-Day. And it was still a nice crowd, but this was a slim crowd. Usually A-Day, the first two levels packed, but today it was plenty of seating everywhere. We ended up getting down to a nice little specialty area. Me and Zach, and then Big Homie came over a little bit later. We had nice seats, and then I ran into one of the officers that helped me out a long time ago when I first was working with BFOY, and I was over there with him. And I was out there on interviews by myself with the equipment and everything. I showed up and represented the brand by myself, right, while he was on vacation. And this officer helped me take my stuff in and out the bit. Well, he helped me get inside the stadium. Walked us in there, so it was good. My boy streaming, this fits you. Oh, this is my boy Corey. What you mean, bro? What's up, man? Look, man, you late, bro. You about 7 years behind, man. We about 5 years into this thing, but you right, it do fit me, because who always had the phone out when we went out in Kuwait? Who always had all the video? Everybody knew. But we was over there for 2 months, 3 months during that time before the contract got split. Everybody knew I was gonna have the doggone phone out. I was gonna get all the videos, all the edits, knew how to get all the music. What's up, my boy? Good to see you, man. Give it up for my brother. It's crazy. Like, I'll be on my stream some days, man, and it'd be random times, and I don't expect to see some people. And I literally was just talking about you the other day, man. I know how to answer prayers, man. It's good to see people still living. You meet people in life, they impact your life. You lose contact and things change. But we're going to get into the show tonight, man. Alabama football is the talk, is the conversation. Spring game, results, all of that stuff. I'm going to give it to y'all just like y'all need it, bro. And that's the straight up truth. I won't do any of that mainstream headline pushing crap. Like, they trying to preach to y'all that Ty Simpson is this so polished first round quarterback. I got a NFL analyst that's going to be on the show in May, and he's going to break it down to explain to y'all the exact reason why he's glad that I'm one of the few that's speaking on some of the things that we saw in Ty. And I'm going to speak on some of the things I saw in Ty. Austin Mack showing up, and then why I feel like Keelan Russell's that dude. We're going to talk about that running back room, how good they look today, the O-line, when they finally got their footing in the ground, the D-line, creating pressure. All 4, 5, 6, 7 lineups that you saw, defensive lineman groupings, the inside linebacker room. Look, we're going to break it all down here on the Coach Smook Network. So without any further ado, I need y'all to chill out for a second. I got to say one more thing before we get out, before we go into the show. If you have not liked the stream yet, if you have not shared the stream, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, Mary J, what should a goal be tonight? Cause you know what? We got 25 live viewers right now on YouTube. We got 25 and we only got 13 likes. You know what, Mary J? If we don't have the like goal by the end of my synopsis, that's gonna last about 10, 15 minutes. If we don't have the like goal by then, I think we're gonna call it an early night. You, Amanda, Zach, Big Homie, myself, other members of the team, we've been putting in a lot of work, and we don't ask for much. I know one channel. I used to work for a channel that made us promote y'all buying memberships, right? Come on now. Spend your money to watch us, because it's not free to do this. That's what the message was. Y'all remember that? It's free to watch. It's not free to produce. You remember they used to tell us? Well, I'm starting to feel the effects of that message, because it is true. It is free to watch, but it ain't free to produce. So help us keep it going by just liking and subscribing to the stream. Like, that's the easiest way to help us. That's the free way for y'all to help us. You don't have to spend no money to subscribe to this channel or like the video or share it. Help us out by helping us grow. And if you really rocking with me, Teresa, I was hoping I would have seen you today. I would have loved to got me a good old hug from my Teresa. Y'all give it up for Teresa in the chat. You got that phone line opening up tonight too, Teresa. Taylor, for us, what's going on, man? What's good? Roll Tide, brother. Good to see you. I see y'all popping in. What's up, Carlton? What's good, Smook? Boy, you was looking good out there today. Couldn't make it out there, but seeing all your posts. Hey, appreciate you, boy. You know, y'all see my picture with Houston Mallet? I'm about to go, I'm gonna see how much eligibility I got, man. I'm about to go see if I can try for Bama, pick up that one guard position and Help us get to the. Somebody type it in the chat, man. Real quick, real nice, real loud for me. I need y'all to do it one time. Somebody say it loud. Say it. Let's get into it, y'all. I'm ready.
You talking about Jalen Milroe and the Pips?
The perfect weak side linebacker, right? Put him next to the mic.
It's not going to take us a lot of time, but I want to say that I'm excited about what.
Okay, forgive me, my brother. What's on your mind?
Oh, I'm good. I'm just still sorry for all the other content creators now that we have this mega star back in our presence.
Hold on 1 second. If you're serious about sports, you need more than just box scores. You need real insight. That's why Sports Info Solutions is the official partner of the Coach Smook Network. Sports Info Solutions is my go-to source for in-depth stat analysis, giving you the tools to truly understand player production, tendencies, and performance on a whole new level. From NFL, MLB to NBA, Sports Info Solutions delivers advanced data that helps fans, coaches, and analysts see the game behind the game. This isn't just stats, it's context. Looking ahead to the next generation of stars? Check out nfldraft.sportsinfosolutions.com for elite draft analysis and detailed prospect breakdown. Make it your new go-to stat tracker. Visit sportsinfosolutions.com today. Now let's get back in the game. Are we back now? Well, I guess we good now. I don't know what's going on with StreamYard. We're getting error messages, all this other stuff. But we're going to push through tonight because I feel like it's something in this show that the devil don't want us to reveal. And I think I'm going to start off with, I don't think the devil wants me to reveal as a son of God, right? I don't think the devil want me to reveal that Keelan Russell is going to be QB1. I'm at this point, because that's all I want to tell y'all. That's all I really want to tell y'all. All right, real talk. We talking like football now. QB1 headline. That's the number one headline coming into the spring practice today. And continue to run the likes up on YouTube. I see we got 30. In the chat. Continue running likes. So we need y'all to hit the thumbs up. Once again, it's free. Subscribe to the channel. It's also free. Let's talk about the quarterback battle. Let's go ahead and get it out front because that's probably the most discussed thing. And that's probably the one thing that I'm very happy that I was right about when it comes to, and it's obvious. I don't know what the coach's choice is going to be, but it's obvious who the best option is in the room right now. I don't know who else was there. Who was there to watch it live in action? It's one thing to see things transpire on TV, but the very thing that I told you that Keelan was doing to separate himself in camp last year, the ability to extend plays, playoff schedule, create positive plays, make the coach look good, make the play call look good, no matter what you call it. His negative plays, they're usually not his fault, right? Those negative plays there, and I can't recall a negative play to bat it. The second pass of the game or the first pass of the game that he threw that was batted down by the defensive lineman, which was disruptive the whole day. No bad reads. The fade route that he threw to Derek Meadows, high and outside, only to where if it was going to be a play made, it was going to be with Derek Meadows or the sideline, right? There were small things. The out route that he scored or that he converted to Ryan Williams in the red zone, the timing on that, the extending the play, rolling out the pocket on his second touchdown pass to in the front of the end zone at the front pylon, to throw it over the pylon and give your receiver that space to box the defender out, keep the defender on his back. And I know we're talking about Keelan, but real quick, every pass today was contested by the secondary. Every pass. Every big play that was made by the offense was contested by the secondary. So to me, we saw real good on good today. We saw real good on good today. Good to see you, Deborah. Good to see you, Deborah. Give her some love. And Mike Jones, good to see you too, man. Good to see you. So we got QB1 aura around Keelan Russell. Now, before I just give all the credit to Keelan Russell, let me tell you why I like Austin Mack. One, he's consistent, right? He's consistent. What he is comfortable with, he's going to excel in it, right? But the very thing that I felt like we will not be able to see the full extent or the full capabilities of this offense until we get a QB asset, a QB with the skill sets like Keelan Russell, right? The reason why we have not seen, what's up, Zay? Good to see you, my boy. One of my high school classmates. Good to see you, my boy. Good to see you. The reason we have not seen this team excel offensively, I think defensively, if this defense takes a step up from last year, is elite. Right? We had a great defense last year. I think we have an elite personnel. We have elite personnel. Not necessarily every person is popping off the screen, but everything you need in the phases of this defense at each position, you got it, right? In each position group, you got it. I feel like you got it to make this defensive scheme be elite. Offensively, what have we been missing? I think we've had the room of running backs. I think we've had the offensive linemen. At points, I think we had tight ends in the past 2 years, and I know for a fact we've had the wide receivers. We've been missing the quarterback. We've had good quarterbacks. I'm not going to lie. Jalen Milroe, for what he had to do under Nick Sher in the first year play calling, a quarterback that wasn't necessarily developed, not necessarily given the attention or given the opportunity to develop his ascension and his growth. You know, and how quickly it peaked, we saw that. We saw that phase of that. Then you got to see your pocket passer quarterback and Ty Simpson, but didn't handle pressure well. Today, I don't know if you all have noticed, Alabama isn't the only team that deals with quarterback pressures. Quarterback pressure rate has went up across the league in the past 5 years. You look at the type of athletes that you have available that's coming off the edge from the outside linebacker position, out the wide nine technique. You got your defensive ends, 6'4", 6'5" guys that's running 4.4s, 4.3s, 4.45s, 4.48s, guys that can get off the ball quick, and they're beating these big 6'5" plus 290 pound plus tackles, right? Just by pure anatomical differences, right? The natural makeup of those two different frames and sizes and what their bodies kind of shape out to be and move and do and work, right? We see them having their advantages now coming off the edge, right? And then you're at a disadvantage. I don't know if y'all noticed, it's harder to generate power pushing backwards than it is pushing forwards. Just try it. When you go to bed tonight, just try it. See which way you jump further. When you jump forward or when you jump backwards. Just test it. But I look at it and I say, all right, we have all these assets around the quarterback position, but we have yet to see this offense. I mean, have we broke 40 points against a top 25 defense yet? Have we touched 45 against conference play? What is our average scoring against conference play? What is our average yards per carry against conference play in the first 2 years? Yards per completion against conference play in the past 2 years? The vertical threat has yet to be a consistent threat to defenses, and that's why we have struggled. There was only one quarterback that I saw today out of this scrimmage, and that I saw last week at scrimmage number 2, and that I saw at that teams period at the practice that I went to on that Wednesday, and that's Keelan Russell. I wish Shep was in the chat. I know you like to dream and stuff, but brother, hey, fantasies don't always come to pass. You can dream something. I'm for real, man. You can think about something. You can want something so bad and dream it to the point where reality won't set in for you. Well, one thing about football is played out on the field. And today, what I saw on the field from the quarterbacks, I'm not saying Austin Mack is trash. I'm not saying the rest of the quarterbacks are trash. I'm saying Keelan Russell is that good. Let's go to the wide receiver room. We saw a lot of huge plays being made in the wide receiver room, chat. A lot of huge plays. I told y'all, there goes Shep. I hope you looking there and listening. I hope you looking and listening because Mag 10, we're going to be riding the Pine Pony this year. Keelan Russell, hey, put him in a bubble from now until September 5th. What day is kickoff, chat? Somebody put it in the chat for me. What day is kickoff? From now until kickoff, put him in a bubble. I don't need him getting no speeding tickets. I don't need him at the beach getting stung by no jellyfish, training in the water. What's up, Pastor B? I see you on TikTok. Make sure you tap in on YouTube for me too. I don't need to see him. I don't need to see none of that. I need to see my boy locked in at the training facility, drinking protein shakes, eating his 4 meals, square meals a day, right? And in that weight room, continue, because he looks strong today. Not just smooth, but he looks strong today. He looks strong. His delivery, his off balance, throwing off the back foot because he's under pressure. The accuracy on that, his pass across the middle that was dropped on the end route, it should have been caught. It was contested. It could have been caught. I ain't gonna say it should have been caught. It could have been caught. It wasn't close to being intercepted. You had a defender, which I love, Luke Metz. Man, my boy showed up today. Somebody give it up for Luke Metz. Oh my God. Give it up for Luke Metz. I said, give it up, girl. Look at you. She started doing her own thing. She like that DJing for real, y'all. I'm gonna get you, Amanda. I said, give it up. She gonna blow the horn. She gonna blow the horn. You weren't even out in the sun and you tripping. I've been in the sun. I know you comprehend it. Oh, let me stop, y'all. I gotta pick that up. But yeah, I appreciate y'all for tapping in. But like I said, the quarterback that separated himself today was Keelan Russell. Wide receiver wise, you could tell right now. Eric Nix, his effect, there's been an immediate impact on the mentality of this room. Anybody that was there, did y'all pay attention to Derek Meadows when he cleaned up Chuck McDonald on the run play? And then I want to say maybe the next drive when it was ones-on-ones, he had Xavier Brown hemmed up about 6-7 yards downfield away from the run play. Did y'all see that? That was there? Did y'all see that? Did y'all see Ryan Williams trying to block linebackers and safeties? Did y'all see Ryan Williams come in that zip motion and come in and help Chip on the edge? Atier Brooks, all these guys, you know, they're not overly physical, but they're smart, right? They're learning how to get in between, create space by getting in between the ball carrier and the defender. I'm seeing those small things. Sedarian Morgan using his strength. We didn't get to see much of Noah Rogers. He went down early in the scrimmage. I want to say it was probably the 5th or 6th play. I can't remember. I ain't even got to go look back at the film yet. But, as a matter of fact, speaking of film, official footage. So anybody that's telling you that they recorded this is official footage. I didn't see it until I got in here. We got the official footage from the scrimmage today. So y'all enjoy this while we talking about what happened today. So, and like I said, today was one of those days, man. Like I said, you look at all the big plays that happened today. I think more so than now, we're going to see a lot more opportunities for the wide receiver core to really just be in a space of freedom. You know, like even that pass right there. I'm gonna tell you this. Everybody was excited about this, but I'm gonna tell you something that y'all don't see on the opposite end of this. And me and Zach said the same thing. So there's a high safety on the far side, on the top side there. There's a 2 high safety, right? If you look at how late this ball is coming out, and this is the difference between Austin Mack and Keelan Russell. If you look at how late this ball is coming out right now, if you're going to throw this dig route right here or this post, whatever, and I believe it was a dig or like a lazy dig. It should have been. It didn't look like a strong post. But if you're going to throw it, that should be coming out right about now. When he's planning to turn inside, that ball should have been out. Oh, he threw the post. So it was a post dig concept. But that safety, if that was live action, that high safety right here, look, front side. Oh my God, he's lighting him up. He's lighting him up. But you know what I will say? I didn't see Ryan peak. I didn't see Ryan peak to try to take the hit. I will say that I didn't see him peak. And even how he caught the ball. Look at how he caught the ball with his hands. I'm gonna give y'all this view from here. And we just reacting. We're gonna react here. But the wide receiver, I think this is the year they're gonna play free. They're gonna play a lot more loose. I feel like y'all see how that hesitation would have got him lit up. Oh my God, I can't get over that, y'all. I'm sorry. I can't even get over that. Don't you? You would have been, had it been some live action, but I'm telling you, Everyone, exactly. The wide receivers, Lassier Brooks, as y'all can see, man, hard to just contain him. I saw some good stuff today. I wasn't paying too much attention to numbers, though. It was a lot of good things happening offensively. But like I said, man, in the wide receiver room, if y'all didn't see the excitement if y'all didn't see the skill sets that are available, Derek Meadows is going to be a big playmaker for this group. Derek Meadows is going to be a big playmaker for this group. Who is that? That's the Sedarius Morton catch. And me and Zach was hype at the end zone on that one, bro. We was too hype on that, Zach. You remember that? That's a ball. So this is the one I was talking about. Is that Mac or Keelan? Oh, that's Keelan. I had to confirm it. I wasn't gonna take y'all word for it. I'm truth. I'm gonna be honest. And you see what I'm saying? Y'all see the difference in how that DB pulled up to try to go and make a play on the timing of that route. And let's be real. If I'm not mistaken, is this the same concept? Are we looking at the same concept I was just talking about with Mac? Yep, you got to dig underneath. You got some type of cross underneath, and you got to post over top. Sedarius is the number one, and he's the number one receiver on the outside. We'll get into that. We'll break it down. For wide receivers, I expect a lot of big plays. Tight ends, physicality. We did not get to see them make a lot of catches today, but we did see Jay Lindsey, Marshall Pritchett, Josh Ford. We saw them in like OG fullback formation, right? We saw under the center. We saw some snaps from under the center. We saw a lot of good things from the offense. Offensive line, 52 struggled a little bit, but I think we got a solid eight offensive linemen right now. I think we got about 8 offensive linemen right now that this staff is going to be cool. They're going to be comfortable with playing these guys. And I'm talking about like a high rep count, not just spot playing. I think there are 8 guys. And you're going to have a solid 5, of course. I think you're going to have a solid 5. But I think right now, because of the depth of talent there, because I don't know if y'all noticed, 55 and 72, there's not much separation going against our D-line. I don't know what they do in practice on a rep count consistency basis, but 55, 72, I think that's your rotation at center. Mal Waldrop has found his spot, I believe, at right guard. If I'm not mistaken, let me pull this up. I wrote it down. Yeah, Mal Waldrop. That's who 52 was, big homie. He was struggling a little bit today. 52 struggled a little bit at right guard. And then you saw when they put Michael Carroll at right guard, and they had, what's his name at tackle? Javen James, 54 at right tackle. You saw Jackson Lloyd getting work at left tackle. You saw James getting work at left tackle. You saw Bryson Cooley getting work at left tackle. Like the offensive line has a lot of talent. And somebody that's seeing the field as well as Keelan, he won't struggle early on in those first 3 weeks against Eastern Carolina, Florida State, and Kentucky. He won't struggle in those games, right? And it'll give him that confident boost, and the speed of the game will pick up a little bit more for him, right? O-line tight ends look very well today. Running backs, last but not least on the offensive side. Then we're going to take a quick infomercial break. We're going to come back. We're going to break down the defense. And after that, we're going to open the phone lines. We're going to get y'all thoughts on the scrimmage today. As a matter of fact, no, we're not going to break. We're going to go ahead and do the defense too. We're going to do it all. Running backs. If y'all thought I was lying about 17, Trayshawn Brown, if you were there today, you see why I feel like that's Kenyon Drake 2.0, right? Catching the ball out the backfield for this offense is going to be huge. Kevin Riley, Daniel Hood, A.K. Deere, all 4 of them displayed today that they can catch the ball out the backfield and have impact. See, y'all see that bad pass pro by Kevin Riley? That's where he continues to struggle at, right? That's where we see him. To continue to struggle at. And we're starting to see the younger guys, A.K. Deere stepping up in pass pro. A.K. I'm trying to think of who made that play on the first fourth down. I want to say that was AK there. That helped what's his name get into the convert that fourth down. Y'all see these boys, they was having fun, man. Them boys was having fun out there. I remember that little celebration with Dijon and Luke, man. I mean Dijon and Red. Did y'all see Luke Met's celebration? Hey, I'm asking y'all like it was on TV. Luke Metz had a little celebration too after he made a tackle, man. Like I said, hey, look who flies in the screen as I'm talking about him. Number 4, number 8, Justin Hill, Luke Metz. Defense, let's go to the defense, man. I don't got much more to say about the offense. The offense really, they exceeded my expectations. If I had to grade the offense today, I give the offense a solid A on how they exceeded expectation, right? I expected the defense to have a strong showing as they did, right? They was able to force a couple turnovers. I think all the turnovers were on Mac, right? Both turnovers were on Mac, who struggled with pressure. Again, he struggled with pressure, and we'll get on the phone. I'm pretty sure we're going to debate about that. But defensively, I want to start with the secondary. You know, they created turnovers. They was able to force 3 interceptions today. I think 11 threw 1 too, didn't he? He had the 2 by Austin Mack, and I think 11 threw 1 too. But they were the secondary. Like I said, every pass, they were in phase competing on just about every pass. It was slight separation on some of them, but for the most part, man, you're talking about guys. The defensive back, they're going to benefit from how crazy good the D line is. That's what I'm gonna say. The luxury that Georgia DBs had in the past of having those crazy defensive fronts in there to put pressure on quarterbacks and force aired passes or to shut down the run game with 6 in the box, 5 in the box, right? That ability, when you have that on your defense, it makes you look like the top end play caller, right? And I look at it, man, and I can't help but think that some people are going to have to like really understand, like, just because I'm playing 10 snaps a game don't mean I'm trash. Your 10 snaps, 6 of those snaps might be, and this the secondary. If you get 10 snaps, 4 out of 10 of those snaps going to be opportunities for you to make plays. That's the ratio. If you can make 4 plays a game, right? If you can make 4 plays, I give 100% effort, but make 4 plays a game, 15 games, that's plenty of highlights. That's plenty of film to build on it. I mean, just doing the right thing with your 10 reps. The level of focus, I don't think people realize that too, and it's a hard concept to teach young players. But to maintain a level of focus for 55 plays is hard, right? That's why you practice the way you do. That's why practice goes for as long as it does. And sometimes you do those mental toughness type things in practice to test your team's mental toughness and their fortitude. So when you have the luxury of having quality depth, like the University of Alabama, like Ohio State, like Georgia, like a lot of your top tier teams, when you have that, right, you got to take advantage of it. And how do you take advantage of it? Well, if you got a bunch of guys right there in the same spectrum, right there in the same range of skill sets and production ability, you want to try to dabble in, hey, he's a little bit far ahead, so he's going to get 10, right? The guy that's right behind him, though, he's getting better, but I don't think he can handle it. I'm going to give him 6 right now. And then the young guys, I know they're going to be good. Just to keep the taste of fresh blood in their mouth, I'm going to give them 4, right? I'm going to give them just a few less than the other guy that I know can be ready and could be ready if I gave him more. I'm going to give him just a few so he feel like he's that much closer. And I saw strategic rotation of that at multiple levels on the defensive side. Don't ask me who was starting on defense. Maybe the secondary, that first group secondary is the actual starting secondary. But I guarantee you the inside linebacker room, there's 4 inside linebackers that they shake them up and throw them out. D-line, three true D linemen in these sets. Shake them up and throw them out. All right, your Wolf, close your eyes and pick one. That's how good I feel like this defense is. And it's not a whole bunch of 5-star, 4-stars that was stacked over a roster or over years. This is a staff that was able to evaluate skill sets, and everything looks like it fits better. Now, what I will say about the D-line is disruptors as they were, 9-1, they have to learn. And I don't know if it was intentional today, but you saw a lot of gap fire. Yeah, you saw a lot of gap fire today. It wasn't a lot of 2-gap concept played around anywhere. It just looked like they were pressing instead of containing today. You know, it was more press than containment. Apply pressure. And that's what you want to see, because we didn't do enough of that last year. So I ask people all the time, like, how much time do you necessarily need to see for growth at the inside linebacker position to really say that a guy is ready, you know? And I look at it now and I say like this. A guy like Luke Metz, Abdul Sanders Jr., and QB Reese, they had the perfect setup for what they needed when it came to having to wait their turn. You had a year where Deontay Lawson, Justin Jefferson, and Nakai Hill Green. You had a season where those guys was able to be in front of you and be healthy and provide some quality reps. You know, a few games in the season, you saw Abdul Sanders Jr., QB Reese, they came in for some spot reps when I think Jefferson was down for a game, and then Lawson was dinged up late in the season. You saw those guys get some early reps in some games. This inside linebacker room is real talented, y'all. They flew around today. The Wolf room, they flew around today. I think the second level of our defense is maybe 2 full steps above where they ended last year. And I know the physicality aspect was something that was questioned amongst our fan base towards the end of last year, right? And that's something that we have to be able to establish. And I think this year, this group of individuals, this group of players, this group of defenders, the linebackers, in particularly, just watch them fly up. QB Reese flying through the hole, providing intensity. These guys, they see their gaps and they're filling. That's what I love to see. I love to see the fact that, and to the offense's help, like to kind of aid them in what we got to see today. A lot of times, you can see the defenders playing smart and pulling up. That was enough physicality, though, to really realize that this team is not going to be pushed around. And then, last but not least, y'all, we talk D-line, linebackers, defensive backs, talk offense. We did all that. Kicking game. How did it feel to see the ball going into the end zone on the 2 kickoffs that we did get to see, right? Felt good to see the ball going into the end zone, touchback status, but also the field goals. Calm, cool, and collected. Not much pressure in the A-Day game, of course, but you still got to be glad that we didn't have no misses on A-Day. The last 2 years, we've had misses on A-Day, and we've had some shaky kicking. No misses today. Only do it. Somebody say thank you, Jesus, for the kicking game in the chat. And so, with that being said, y'all, we're going to jump into the phone lines after this infomercial break, right? We're going to get back into it. We're going to open the phone lines for all of our AAA family. I don't care what platform you're on. If you want to talk, you'll talk tonight. You want to talk about this game, this A-Day game, give me your thoughts from the things that you're hearing. But I know some of y'all like to take what I'm saying and compare it to what them boys, and let's talk. Phone line is open, 334-625-1121. Right after these messages, call in, say your name, and put me in the game, Coach Smook, and we'll get you on the phone line here on the Coach Smook Network. But until then, think about joining the AAA family and continuing to help us grow on the Coach Smook Network. Check it out.
Glad you chose to stop by the channel today. Just wanted to give you an opportunity to really become a part of this community here at the Coach Smook Network. We like to call ourselves the AAA family. The AAA stands for authenticity above all. We just want to give you an opportunity to become a part of this community because we're growing and we're doing something special here as a fan base, not just for Alabama, but the fan community as a whole. We're creating an environment where it's safe to be yourself, be authentic, and meet people who share the same passion you share, whether it's for the same team or not. You can do this by becoming a member of the AAA family You simply start by just clicking the link provided to you by one of the moderators in the chat, or it'll be pinned to the top of the chat. Click that link. It'll bring you to my homepage. When you get to my homepage, make sure you hit the notification button and turn on all notifications. Understand that there are multiple ways to support the channel, and each level has its perks. You can go through and read each perk. As we continue to grow, new perks will be added to each level. One thing we would like to highlight that all AAA members are greatly appreciated. It does not go unnoticed that you have taken time and hard-earned money to support this channel. Once you join, YouTube is going to ask for some payment information, and make sure you monitor your subscription dates. Also, if you really want to get interactive with the community and find out what's going on, think about joining our Discord family. This is where you can get into all the fan talk of the community, and also there are networking opportunities. Please be mindful that there are rules and that we expect everyone to treat everyone with respect. Also, if you're looking to partner with Coach Smook Network or sponsor, please hit us up at coachsmooknetwork@gmail.com, and our staff will get back to you in a timely manner. I'm your boy, Coach Smook of the Coach Smook Network, and I thank you for supporting this channel.
Remember, when you see me in the streets, holler at me. Say, put me in the game, Coach Smook.
At Walk-On's Sports Bistro, the games are on, the food's delicious, and here you are always part of the team. Welcome to Walk-On Sports Bistro, where every day is game day. Whether it's a post-win celebration, drinks after work, or taking the fam for some made-from-scratch favorites, Walk-On's is your go-to for good times, craft beer and cocktails, and bold flavors for fans of all ages. From melty mozzarella logs to Hall of Fame level burgers. Stop by today or order online or in the app. Walk-On's Sports Bistro. Game on.
Put me in the game, Coach Smook. Put me in the game, Coach Smook.
Like, share, subscribe. You know we keep it live.
Put me in the game, Coach Smook. 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 Put me in the game, Coach Smook.
Like, share, subscribe. You know we keep it live.
All right, y'all, give it up for yourselves. Give it up for yourselves. Come on now. Yeah, man. Appreciate y'all. Phone lines are open. 334-625-1121. Topic of conversation. Your thoughts. Your voice. Your brains on your thoughts for what happened today. Because I want to know. And then I want somebody to tell me, Coach Smook, you was right. I want somebody to tell me.
Call from Zach Willie.
Yo, Zach, what's up, man? You in the game? Talk to us, man. I give it up for Zach Willie in the chat.
Road Tide, Coach Smook and my AAA family. How are y'all doing this evening?
Man, we good, Zach. You know, I'm tired, man. That sun whooped me up a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. It done whooped me up, Zach.
Me too, man.
Zach, you the same color as me now, ain't you? After today. We about the same skin complexion, bro.
I wouldn't go that far.
Oh, man. Hey, Zach, but before we get into our conversation, Zach, we're going to take a quick turn, man, for a slight serious moment in our chat. Y'all know we are a community, and it's kind of funny that Zach is on the phone because we was literally talking about Miss Teresa earlier. We want to get to meet her at sometime during this season. We want to meet her. But y'all check out our family, man. Y'all know in this community, I don't care what platform, what side you on, y'all know we support our family in this community. And she's a member of the AAA family. And she says she been kind of down, Coach Smook. My cousin had a stroke. Will y'all pray for him, please? I came on to kind of ease my mind because it's been rough this week. He has a long recovery ahead. And y'all know how we do, man. When someone asks for prayer here on the Coach Smook Network, we stop right where we are.
And we acknowledge God and we bring him into this place where he's already had our permission to come into. But we know that God is the head of the Coach Smook Network. And when somebody asks for prayer, especially our family, we want to go ahead and pray. So we ask that you all just take a moment right now. We ask God to right now just comfort our sister Teresa as she's experienced a few tough, rough things in her life over the past few weeks. God is becoming overwhelmed, but we know you to be the keeper and that you will not put more on us that we can bear. So Lord God, ask that you just, Lord God, comfort her in this moment. Lord God, we ask that you strengthen her where she's weak and build her up where she's torn down. Lord God, comfort her family and everybody that's affected by the sudden illness that is struck in the family member. And God, we ask that this road to recovery be a miraculous one. We believe that your healing power will go ahead and touch and remove whatever it is, oh God, and realign things, and your will be done throughout this situation. We love you and we praise you, God, and we give you praise in Jesus' name. Somebody say amen in the chat. And Teresa, just remember that it's already done. We claim victory and we claim peace and full recovery for your family here on the Coach Smook Network, and there for you and your family. And you know that we are your family, and anything you need, anything you need that we can do, man, we're here for you. So, look at God. See, I felt God in that. And everybody typing amen. I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. There's no shame in who we serve on this network. I don't care if it's the $2 million deal and they say denounce Jesus, I'm broke. I'm telling you, I'm not playing. I'm not playing about God, man. He been too good to me. I could Zach, you better tell him I get to preaching on y'all in a minute. I give him. You can stop watching right now. If you get mad because I'm talking about God instead of football, you can stop watching. I do not care. You can unsubscribe. You can cancel your membership. If me talking about God or praying for somebody that's in need or that's requesting prayer, anybody that publicly requests prayer, I'm gonna publicly pray for them. When God blessed me, I'm public about it. Right? When he pulled me out of bad stuff, I'm public about it. So why not be public about it when I want him to move on someone else's behalf? And I take that serious, y'all. So for everybody in the chat, if you're typing, please type an amen and send your positive prayers and energy and encouragement towards our sister Teresa and anybody else dealing with anything. Everybody's going through something, but we all deal with it differently. She requested prayer, and that's probably the best thing we could do when going through it. But without further ado, y'all, thank y'all. Hey, thoughts from the day, man. I ain't got to build up to get you into it. You was there. We got clips on the phones. Right. I probably won't even do an edit tonight. I'm probably going to wait till in the morning because if I start looking at them videos and stuff, I'm going to be up till 5 o'clock in the morning. So, Zach, go ahead, brother.
Yeah, Keelan Russell, QB1, he was out there. He's everything I thought he was and more from a talent standpoint and from a comfort standpoint. What I've been hopping on about Austin with his mechanics, I've seen it live today. He's continuing to struggle with utilizing proper mechanics. But yeah, everybody that got to play in some form or fashion made an impact in the game. The Drake Kirkpatrick pick six, maybe you was standing right there as it happened, and we was just in shock.
I called it though, cause he waited so late to let it go. I said he's open. You're too late. You're too late. And when I said you're too late the second time, that's when he released the ball, and Dre just played it like a center fielder.
Right. But yeah, from all the running backs, from my point of view, played well. I mean, could it have been better? Absolutely, but they was out there making plays and doing what they had to do to compete to continue to improve and take steps of moving forward in this offense.
Zach, I got a question about the running backs because you said something during the game, and hopefully I'm not putting you on the spot to try to remember something. It might have been a small statement then, but you said something, and I don't know if you said it during the scrimmage or before, but you said you was referencing the group of 4 running backs that Saban had. That this group kind of resembled, kind of reminded you of. Can you talk about that group of 4 backs? Najee, when Najee was the freshman?
Yeah. Daniel Hill reminds me a little bit of Najee Harris / Derrick Henry, but he lost the weight that he needed to lose to be more effective in the run game and utilize his skill sets. Number 17, his name's slipping my mind.
Trayshawn Brown.
Now.
Trayshawn Brown. Talk about him.
Trayshawn Brown. Me and you both said it at the same time. Kenyon Drake vibes, you know.
It was funny because
out of the backfield.
Yeah, that catch out of the backfield, the way he was able to turn upfield, man. I think he turned like a 3-yard catch into like 17 yards just with one move, and he was north so fast. His first 2 steps out of that one cut was just like 1, 2, you know, and then that third step he was covering that 7-8 yard distance that you want to see from your fast sprinter guy. So it was good to see all of that. But continue, bro.
Yes. And Keelan was even, to me, he was making the kind of elusive moves that we seen from Tua and Bryce in their time at Alabama.
Facts.
With him being able to go through the motions and utilize his mechanics and his footwork to give him an extra second to get the pass off, to throw the receiver open. But yeah, I mean, everything that I've seen from Keelan really impressed me because, yeah, I've seen highlights, and you know how highlights are, that they only show the good stuff. They don't really show the bad, and there wasn't really any bad to Keelan. He was just didn't he look too calm? Didn't he look too calm today though? Like I heard a lot of fans say he just looks so poised. He looked way too calm under pressure. And we said the same thing about Jalen Hurts. And you saw with his limited capabilities in the passing game, how they, you know, how effective it was just to be a composed, have that composure, have that leadership composure. And we saw it today, man. Right. I saw it from Keelan every snap, man. Yeah. And I mean, was there some plays that he could scrap and done better on? Yeah. But from what I've seen, it was not him screwing up. It was just the other players either messing up or him or the defensive line making a good play. You know. And so this D-line, I seen some. I got to witness it in person today. Freddie Roach is doing something with this D-line now.
Is it Freddie? Is it Freddie Roach or is it just players? Well, yeah, I think you just got guys listening at this point. Like, and like when we was talking on the way back, right?
Right.
Like Big Homie said, like you could see, like there's some small spots where you want to see the edges set a lot better. You want to see guys be a lot more efficient in kind of squeezing the edge.
right? Not overplaying,
Right.
overplaying their lanes. And the main thing that I'm taking away from this defensive line, man, is that you got like 8 guys that could play in all 3 defensive line positions. Those 3 D-line positions, the bandit, the tackle, and the nose, you got 8 or 9 guys that you can rotate through all 3 of those spots and have effective play. Right? I could see a jumbo lineup with a Tompkins at bandit, a Green at tackle, a Beeman at nose, and let's just, for the sake of it, for the wolf, let's put a big wolf out there. Let's put Ja or Fatua Henry out there.
Yeah,
I could see that. Or if you got to go against a team that's putting 6 offensive linemen on the line and a tight end and H back and a running back, and you got to go 5 offensive linemen, I wouldn't mind watching a Sia Fega, Steve Bowler going there into the interior and put in as a edge Jeremiah Beeman and Devin Tompkins. Right? I know they're defensive tackles by frame, but the way that they move like ends. What's up, Jason? Good to see you. I snuck over to watch and thought Keelan was the better QB. You was in T-Town today? Jason Watkins claiming he was in T-Town and didn't hit me up today, y'all. Is that a violation? Is that a violation, Amanda? Hit the siren on him. I think that's a violation. Yeah, Jason about to get jumped. AAA family, y'all know what to do. Next time he jump up in his chat, jump him. Don't even let him walk out. We're gonna drag him out. I seen someone say the O-line looked just like last year. I wonder what they were looking at. It was probably way off sides. They probably said it. But if they said that, or anybody said that, they didn't watch the scrimmage today. If anything, the offensive line, to me, if I had to be real, because of how quality the defense. I mean, just look at the plays, man, that's being made. Look at how active they are, right? In all of these pass plays, all these big completions. Look how active they are. And if you pay attention, if you were at the scrimmage, a lot of the incompletions under pressure were because the quarterback didn't utilize the pocket effectively. It wasn't because of bad blocking for the most part throughout this practice. It was not you. Who is that? Jet Tamala. You see how he utilized the pocket? His feet didn't get stuck and try to force a pass over the top of the defenders. He worked his way around it, reset his feet, opened the ball up, quick releases, sidearm releases, all that you're getting from Keelan Russell. You're seeing phases of it from Jet Tamala. Extending the pocket, getting outside, throwing back across my body. Come on, man. Like, I don't get it. Yeah. Go ahead, Zach. Go ahead, man.
And that's what I was speaking on about Keelan. Keelan just using his mechanics, utilizing the pocket, stepping up when he needed to. Things that we lacked last year with Top, we got today with Keelan. And it was just with Keelan, everything was a smooth, like a smooth old machine. With Mac, it moved, but not smoothly.
It struggled. It struggled to move. It looked like, all right, Clifton Atkins. If someone said the O-line looked just like it did last year, ask them, when did the O-line look like last year's O-line? Was it when Mac was in the game or when Russell was in the game? I mean, that because I'm going to tell you, the only time I felt like there was real pressure on the quarterback where there could have been sacks was when Mac was in the game, because his feet get so stiff, the pressure. And you could see these D linemen, they're winning matchups play in, play out. You're seeing the back and forth in between these snaps. I wish I could have seen it in real time, because offense at one point, this Keelan's second drive with the first team, that was the first time I had concerns about the defense. But then I look against the defense, and you had some second team guys on that side. You had Mincy at safety with Dijon and Carmelo. I mean, Dijon and ZB at corner. And then another play, you had Mello at the boundary corner. You had Red at the nickel, and you had Dijon at the boundary, and then you saw Chuck at the nickel, and Carmelo at the boundary, and Dijon at the boundary. So I see what they're doing. You're talking about in the red zone, getting your big DBs out on the boundary so you could take up more space. All right, jam guys up, working in smaller spaces. Long arms work better in smaller spaces.
Fact. And I even seen what they was trying to do, and it in some on some plays it worked, some plays it didn't, you know. But overall, like I said, everybody impacted the game positively, maybe except for Austin. Austin did have some throws, but the wide receivers bailed him out.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah. But just like Jason just said, Zach, as we get ready to round the phone call up, man. Austin played good, right? The Austin was good, but it just was like if I'm putting these guys in the same scenarios, and we saw, like, I feel like to a certain degree, right? They gave Austin and Keelan the exact same scripts. I almost said skits, but I feel like they gave Austin and Keelan the exact same scripts to rock with, but also gave them the option to adjust out of those calls, because I got the clip I posted on Twitter. Command and control of the whole of the offense, right? We heard Keelan, and I can't remember if they had the play clock on. I asked one of the guys that was there. He said they didn't have the play clock on in the red zone for some reason, but he got the delay of game. And I truly believe, because of how confident he was in making that check, I believe he would have put them in the right position. The way that everything was moving behind him, with him at the reins, I think he was getting ready to check them into the right play and score on that drive, and still scored on that same drive. So, and to my bro, big homie, that was that window. You remember the window looks we was talking about on the vertical routes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You see his drop back compared to what we see? That 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that chop, drive up into it, release, quick release, because you can't follow through. Put enough air under it. I love that. Zach, final thoughts so we can get this phone line open back up, man.
But yeah, final thoughts. Shout out to everybody that hollered at us. Shout out to Coach Womet for signing our football. Me getting to have that little interaction with him.
Zach, go ahead. I know you want to. Go ahead. I'm gonna give you a little bit more time. Tell story time with Zach real quick, y'all. Y'all got to listen to this story. This was his interaction. I think I spoke on it earlier, but I'm gonna let him tell it the way he want to tell it. Go ahead, Zach. How was your experience today?
My experience was great. Got to, like I said, got to have a little interaction with Coach Womet. Was a little nervous because, you know, I was in an environment where I wasn't very comfortable, but I was able to overcome it and get comfortable quick. Getting to holler at Coach Love, the women's new head basketball coach, that was awesome. You got to get a picture with her. That was cool. Star.
Zach, and before we get out of here, being one of the spokesperson that's a part of the community for autism awareness, what would you like to say in support of autism awareness, and what would you like people to understand about people who are diagnosed with autism? Just give them like a little 30-second little, hey, this is what autism is, and you know, we're glad to support autism awareness, y'all. I have a few cousins that have been diagnosed with autism, and I got god nieces and nephews, and just they're a special group of people when you love on them the right way and motivate them and encourage them and stimulate their brains to do things that they have an interest in.
that are productive for them. So go ahead, Zach, talk about it today, man, as we get ready to close this phone line up.
Yes, sir. But yeah, like Coach said, anybody with autism, they can do anything that they put their minds to if they have a good support system behind them. Yes, there are some that are worse off than others. There's levels to it. So not everybody can be the best person they can be. But for me personally, I'm able to provide y'all with myself and the way that I do things and how I see things. And so it's just awesome that I get to be in a space where I can do that.
Awesome, Zach. And we're glad that we are a safe space that can help and support you through this journey, man. Like I said, I keep telling people, a lot of people take opportunities to be on platforms and on social media. They take it for granted. They take it for granted. They think it's just a privilege, or something that, you should just be able to do for whatever reasons. But I look at every opportunity as a ministry assignment, and to see you moving around the way you was today. Yeah, I got some stories. We're probably gonna have to do it on like a Coach Smook after dark type situation, because I'm gonna tell you right now, y'all know I ain't got no home training, but I think I'm creating a little monster in fact. I think my little brother, I think I'm not a real bad influence, but y'all, we had a good time today. And like I told y'all when I first got on the stream, I don't think I told y'all, but I told them in the green room, auntie season. All right. It is auntie season. Fellas, listen, it is Zach. Get off this phone line, man. Roll Tide. Y'all give it up for Zach on that phone. Oh, man. Vibe. Zach on the phone line. Fellas. Auntie season. Don't say, hey, listen. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just passing on the news, man. I don't make the news. I just pass along the news, man. 334-625-1121. And I'm going to go on record for this. I'm going to go on record and say this, since we in the silly mode right now, and I feel like acknowledging and being proud of the team and the university that I support. I'm going to say this. Tuscaloosa game day. Fellas, if you single or miserable, right, and you go to Tuscaloosa on game day to support Bama football, and you leave there upset, you're either blind, right? You're either blind, or I'm going to leave the other statement alone because I don't want to get canceled. But you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna do that. But it's one of those two reasons, right? That's all I'm gonna say. If you can't see, get you some of these, cuz. They sell these at the CVS. They got different prescriptions of them. You get reader glass. Open your eyes when you're in Tuscaloosa on game day. Or just open your eyes. Just pick a spot anywhere between 7th and what's that street? Hackleberry, whatever that street is, 15th, whatever. Anywhere between those two main, just find you a spot and stand on the corner. Stand next to a street light or a traffic light, and just open your eyes and look around. Just look around. You'll find. I promise you. 334-625-1121. Call in. Let me hear your thoughts. Say your name. Put me in the game. Coach Smook. Smook, I've been really busy with my new company. Just wanted to stop through and show you some love, fam. You didn't see my comment when I complimented your new look a few months ago, but I like it. Roll Tide. A few months ago? You sure? You mean like a month ago? Because we just got it cut. But I appreciate you for pulling up. Novez, get that wristband. Get that wristband, Novez. Good to see you, man. Mama Smook, your baby is showing up. My mama in here. Stop playing. My mama in here. Y'all, my mama in here. Y'all see my mama in the chat?
Call from.
Yo, it's Jason. Put me in the game, Coach Smook.
Yo, Jason, you in the game with Coach Smook. Hold on, before you say something. Hey, y'all, my mama in the chat. I'm trying to wait. I'm trying to see. Oh, okay. Look at you trying to snitch. Adrian, we're going to have to. Adrian.
You stupid dog. He talking about Auntie Steve.
Look. Hey, Adrian, tie her thumb to her big toe. Tie her right thumb. Her right thumb to her right big toe. So we can get some control over her. She acting up tonight. Popping off sirens and stuff. She sleep. Oh, Lord. She done knocked him out. I knew it. I heard it on the phone earlier when I called. You was yelling at him. Did you hit him with? Let me stop. Jason, what's good, man? Glad to have you on the line here in the game with Coach Smook, man. Jason, I'm in my.
You gotta be dead over here, bro.
I'm in my mode, man. Today was just a awesome day. Anytime.
It was a cool day, man. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, anytime I can get to T-Town, it's a good day. But getting to see that level of action, I tell you this, because I was at the scrimmage last week, the private scrimmage. And they definitely amped it up a notch since last week as a team and as a staff. So your thoughts though, I know you was you in T-Town today? Is that what you were saying?
Yeah, man. I came over there. I tried to call, man, the freaking wouldn't go through.
Jason said he was
telling you.
I know you ain't but like 45 minutes from that mug, so it wouldn't be crazy.
No, for now I'm leaving tomorrow, bro. I'm leaving tomorrow.
Okay. You in T-Town still?
I'll have to tell you why later, bro. It's been some,
Yeah.
Anyway.
Talk to me though, man. What'd you see today, man? I hate we didn't get the link up. Y'all
look good. They look good, dude. I thought that Keelan looked real good. I thought that they looked like they were at least making an attempt to commit to a run game too, which we know that's an important thing for both our squads. That they need to run the damn football, right?
Yeah, and
but
not just that, but like it looked good in scrimmage last year too. Looked like we was gonna try to lean on it last year, but I gotta see. Ryan Grubb gotta pull it today. He gotta pull it this season.
Now, but what I thought was I like the looks. They were a little different, right? And I think that with Keelan, he also gives you that, that added wrinkle that he could take off with that shit too.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to defend it. So, I mean, I'm not a big fan of the RPO right now, but dude, his pocket presence and ability to like just escape and like, he's not trying to just take off and run, but he's looking to get the ball down the field. I thought it was pretty special. And I think Austin looks good. But you know what I feel about that dude? I just think that if it's close, if the competition is close between them, you can't go with Austin Mack, bro.
You can't. You have to see what the extra playmaking ability can do in this offense finally.
Bro, because he's a freaking redshirt freshman, and if he's already ahead of a fourth-year dude, or if he's even with a fourth-year dude, that means he's better.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, Austin has to be way better for him to get the job.
And I felt like, I think the only reason Ty Simpson got it last year was because of how much experience. You talking about Ty Simpson stepping into a starter role. He had 100 snaps on his belt between his time in college. Like, I don't care if it was garbage time, whatever. He's played some meaningful game snaps that last year when Saban was the coach. He played some backup role behind Milroe that second year. And the man had 4 years of college football under his belt already, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the skill set, he didn't necessarily do anything to separate.
We still thought Keelan was better.
Yeah.
The
the staff kept saying it. That Ryan Grubb, it took everything in Ryan Grubb to not break Ty's confidence in the spring.
Yep.
Because the narrative was all the quarterbacks.
And I think Ty was really good too. I'm not trying to like dog out Ty, but I think Keelan's a better talent, man.
Brother, just because, and see, this is why I hate about Bama fan base,
Two
because
things can be true at the same time.
Exactly. That just because I say Keelan is better don't mean Ty is trash or Austin is trash, because I feel like either one of them, if they didn't have to battle Keelan Russell, they would be in a favorable position at just about any other situation in the country right now, or not even in the country. Let's just talk SEC. They would be. I think.
Well, and just be honest about it. If Austin was good enough to be the guy, he'd already have been the guy. And here's the deal: you don't get to keep a guy like Keelan Russell around forever if you ain't gonna play him.
Facts. And back to my point though, you said it. If Austin was good enough to be the guy, he would have been the guy already, right? He would be. I mean, it would have been decided already with his experience and all that.
He'd be way out ahead, right?
Yeah, and you would be able to see it. You would be able to see it. My thing was this: after the first drive, because I watched, and me with scrimmages, I know that Kalen DeBoer and his staff, they're going to give the guy that's playing QB1, each one of them go get at least 3 drives with the first 2 groups, the first 2 lineups of personnel. Right. First group came out with Mac. No, they moved the ball. Bad looks in the red zone when it got tighter. Feet got stuck in the pocket. Didn't make good plays. Turnover downs. Keelan comes in. Ball? Yeah, come on. Ty Simpson looking like. So Keelan comes out. Second team comes out. And they get on the first drive, he converts on the first iteration, gets first down. Then he gets a 4th and 6, 4th and 7, stays in the pocket, right? Maneuvers in the pocket, steps up, delivers a freaking stripe across the middle of the defense over the linebacker, underneath the safety.
Yep. Layered pass.
Layered vertical, intermediate, however you want to, I mean,
well, and that ball he threw to 8 down the seam, bro, in between those 2 dudes.
Come on, man. How many of those did we get? How many of those have we seen from Alabama in the past 2 years?
Oh, that's the next level throw.
That is, bro. We have not. I think we got.
It's a next level throw because he wasn't even on platform.
I got the film right here.
He was getting rushed out of the pocket. They were. I mean, here's the thing. I would say, like you were talking about the D line. I mean, people talking about the O line. I thought the O line looked pretty good most of the time.
Me too.
The D line is nasty.
It's stacked.
You're not going to win them all,
bro. It wasn't like, and there go that pass you was just talking about. I want to look at it from the front view because we was watching from the end zone.
Look at this, and he's having to kind of, bro. That's stupid. Look, that ball right there was.
Look, this is Bryce. Listen, just look at it real. I'm gonna click in slow mo. However. This is Bryce Young, like, y'all. Bryce Young used to do this that whole first year as a starter under Bill.
That little wrist flicker.
Look. How you didn't follow through? How does this ball travel like this?
Because he's got a real arm.
He wasn't able to step through that.
I know, bro. He's got a live arm though.
Literally. I forget what that pass is when you don't get to follow all the way through. You're coming up, you're jumping. I forget what it's called, the technical term for it. But that's not a pass that coaches like their quarterbacks to get comfortable, right? But he does that. I remember this team's period from that Wednesday. I told y'all he made a pass to Derek Meadows where he what they'll do is for quarterback pressures, right? If the quarterback tries to evade the pocket or step up in the pocket and he's got the ball tucked in his stomach, they're going to blow it dead. But if he secures the ball, dips down, sinks, gets back up, he's tall in the pocket, sinks, gets back up, they'll let the play continue until somebody touches him. So Russell, he sinks, gets under the pass rush, steps up, and the ball that he delivered, it had to be like
he looks like he's comfortable. I mean, even
he needs pressure to be comfortable.
Looks like he's rattled, right?
You get what I'm saying?
No, that's what was impressive to me. Was like he doesn't. It's not like desperation. Just get it out.
Come on now.
Don't get me started on who it looked like. Who was doing that shit last year. I just got to get rid of the ball.
Mateer.
That kind of. Don't get me started. But
I need to get ready for you.
Yeah, don't get me started, bro. But no, he looks like his eyes are still down the field. He feels the pressure. But he's not getting out and he's not making bad decisions off of that pressure. He's making throws. And here's the thing: you got to be willing to throw the ball down the field into tight coverages sometimes. That's how it is.
Gambles, man.
And I mean, you know, sometimes you got playmakers out there. You got to let them go make plays.
100%, man.
Sometimes you just have to do it. But and he throws a ball that he's gonna put his guys in a position to make plays. I liked him, man. And I mean, you already knew. I saw him in high school twice. I went and saw him when he was at Duncanville, and I liked him then.
You know
so,
what,
I mean,
Jason?
I think that he's come around. I think that he's learned a lot from these guys. And I mean, look, one thing we know is they know what they're doing with quarterbacks.
That part.
You know?
That part. But I think he's the first one that allows him fully unlock everything. Right? And I want to ask you this because he's got a different skill set than anybody we've seen him with so far. Yeah. Now what I and I want you to expound on this real quick before we close out. I just got a message. I got to respond to it. I need some attention. But you got to see him live in high school, right? I got to see him live at a 7-on-7. A few, like 3 years ago now. Does he look like what we see him doing against Alabama collegiate players at this level? Does it look like anything?
And a good secondary too, by the way.
Come on, man. This is I think our secondary gonna be top 5 in the country easily.
They're lit. Yeah, they're legit. They are.
But
they made some plays today too. By the way.
Oh yeah, and they pulled up on a lot of the plays too. They pulled up on a lot of these plays too. Because I've been getting news about them having to dial it down a little bit. We gotta say these are your receivers. We need them for the season. I mean, just in phase, and I don't think our receivers are trash by a long shot, man. I think this year with the confidence that they're building with the quarterbacks, I think they're gonna be. But answer this for me. Does Keelan look any different as far as how he's playing? He may be doing a few things different, but how he's approaching every snap.
No, he was. I mean, look. I mean, even he was playing in the best division.
Come on now,
Texas football, and he was legit. I mean, he lost one game as a quarterback in high school, and so like there's only a few dudes that are like that. And so he did really well. But what I saw, that there was things that you can tell that they've taught him some things that I think he's gotten better.
Yeah.
But I mean, he looked like he was the man.
At Duncanville.
He looked like he was the man. There was never a time that he didn't look like he was the guy. And you know what? Something that I look at is the way that their teammates react to them, and they react to him very well. They love him. You can tell that they rock with that dude, and they think that he's the man. And so, and I'm not saying that they don't feel that way about Austin Mack or anybody else. That's not what I'm saying. And I'm not trashing Austin Mack. I'm just saying.
Remember, when you see me in the streets, holler at me. Say, put me in the game, Coach Smook.
At Walk-On's Sports Bistro, the games are on, the food's delicious, and here you are always part of the team. Welcome to Walk-On Sports Bistro, where every day is game day. Whether it's a post-win celebration, drinks after work, or taking the fam for some made-from-scratch favorites, Walk-On's is your go-to for good times, craft beer and cocktails, and bold flavors for fans of all ages. From melty mozzarella logs to Hall of Fame level burgers. Stop by today or order online or in the app. Walk-On's Sports Bistro. Game on.
All right, chat. I don't know if y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me? There was an accident outside. I heard it. Usually on Saturdays, I'm in the area, downtown area, where a lot of traffic picks up around this time. It was an accident on the corner down there. I heard the loud bang, and I ain't think nothing of it, but it looked pretty serious. So prayers up for that. I think we got. Did we get another caller in? We already got them on the line. So, dang, that was Jason. We had Jason on the line. I don't know what he was saying. Y'all can hear me? Okay. I can't remember what he was saying. It kind of scared me and Boss over there. I wish y'all could. Yeah, Boss. Is it messy over there? I could show y'all, but it's a little. He's still setting up. But because of that, I don't want to risk another outage. So I'm going to end this live. And keep your notifications on. Mary J, go ahead and remove this banner. I'm gonna have to end this one a little different. I want to make sure we get everything because I'm getting error messages on my end. As far as the recording, I don't know if it's gonna mess it up for my edit, but we're gonna finish this conversation tomorrow. We're gonna finish this conversation tomorrow. Whether it's in the morning or after church, we're gonna finish this conversation tomorrow. Here on the Coach Smook Network, we're gonna open the phone lines and we're gonna do what we got to do, man, to continue to help grow this content. Help us grow. If y'all in the chat, you haven't liked the stream, man. Let's see where we at on likes. Where we at? Let's see. We have 48 likes on the stream. 2 more likes and we'll be at 50. That'd be a great little show there. And then again, like I said, keep your notifications on because we will be on tomorrow to finish this discussion. Like I said, I just want to end this because we had so many good conversations, so many good thoughts, so many good comments, so many good takes. I want to make sure we get this cut up and edit it for y'all. So remember, we got a few more things coming up next week. We're going to put out our new schedule for the remainder of the off season, and we will be on a regular show schedule. Now that spring football is over with, we will be on a regular show schedule up until kickoff, or unless something else comes up and we change it up. But I appreciate y'all for tapping in, man. Shout out to all of our sponsors. We wanted to say thank you again to our brother Frederick Harris and Farmers Insurance of Hoover, Alabama. And then we want to thank First Place Barbering of Montgomery, Alabama, brother Kelsey Shepard, and First Place Barbering, all of our other sponsors and supporters, especially you, the AAA members, the AAA family. We thank y'all for supporting the content tonight. And I'm going to try to get off here and get some rest. I'm going to let this upload. Hopefully it don't mess up. Hopefully it's upload the right way. And I'll get with y'all tomorrow. And remember, y'all, listen, I'm chilling tonight. Y'all see I'm kind of upset that the signal went out because we was having a good time. I hate that the whole house flickered on and off. So that's what took me so long to get back up. But hopefully y'all tap back in tomorrow. Continue to share the content. Share it with other people that are Bama fans. This is not usually how our show goes. It's a lot more smoother. For those, this is your first time, it's a lot more smooth. And during the days, the phone call segment is open. It's open for everybody. Every phone call segment is open for everybody. Call in, say your name, put me in the game, Coach Smook, and we'll get you on the line and get your thoughts heard. Once again, I appreciate y'all for tapping in with me today. And remember, when you see me in the streets, holler at me and say put me in the game, Coach Smook. Come on. All right, y'all. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Y'all be blessed, and I'll see y'all in the morning. Roll. I ain't gonna lie. Stop. I might not see y'all in the morning. The way that sun whooped me up today, man, I'm probably gonna get right here in this bed. I ain't gonna lie to y'all like that. I'm gonna be accountable. But If you turn your notifications on, you ain't gonna miss it. Roll Tide. Y'all be blessed. All right, family. That's going to do it for today's show here on the Coach Smook Network. Once again, I'm your host, Coach Smook, your favorite Alabama insider and sports media personality. And I truly appreciate every one of you for rocking with us today. Before you head out, make sure you like this video, share it with somebody who needs to be a part of this conversation. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel so you stay locked in with everything we've got coming your way. We're trying to reach some goals here. And if you believe in what we're building here, I encourage you to take that next step and become a member of the AAA family. Remember, our mantra is authenticity above all. This community is built on real conversations and real insight and real information surrounding sports entertainment. Your membership directly supports the growth of the Coach Smook Network, and every hard-earned dollar contributed is not only appreciated, it's paid for through our monthly contributions to community health and awareness organizations. So you're not just supporting a YouTube channel, you're supporting a cause. Also, don't forget to check out the Coach Smook merch. We've got hats, t-shirts, hoodies, and more. It's a great way to show love and support for the network and rep the brand wherever you go. You can find the merch link in our main YouTube page and in the description. Put me in the game, coach. And if you want to stay connected and get more involved with the community, be sure to join the Discord. Just type the command in the live chat or head over to our main YouTube page and click the Linktree link in the description. You can also stay connected with us directly for collaborations, appearances, community service opportunities, and business inquiries by emailing us at coachsmooknetwork@gmail.com. Our staff will respond in a timely manner. And for those who want to show additional love, you can always donate directly to the Coach Smook Network through Venmo, PayPal, or Cash App. Every bit of support helps us continue to grow and elevate this platform. We also want to send a huge thank you to our sponsors and partners: Walk On Sports Bistro, Sports Info Solutions, Helping Hands LLC, Men of Standard Executive Security, Goomba Bully Killnos, and most of all, the AAA family. None of this is possible without you. Once again, thank you for all your support, the energy, and the authenticity you bring to the space. Until next time, family, stay safe, stay locked in, and when you see me in the streets, holler at me and say, "Put me in the game, Coach Smook." Catch you on the next one.
Crimson in my veins, talking Bama in the microphone. Look me up on YouTube. True cut, straight from the stone. Ain't no selling their retails, I'm exposing what they want. Alabama football, yeah, I live it, yeah, I bleed it. From the streets to the bleachers, every angle, yeah, I see your film. Study so militant, I ain't guessing a thing. Break it down, every snap is like a coach in the team. Authenticity above all, that's where I stand. If you ain't a real fan, you'll fail with the fan. They tried to box me in, and I kicked the dough off the frame. Turn the pressure into power, put my stamp on the game. Put me in the game, coach, in the game. Put me in the game, Coach Smook, that's what they saying. Put me in the game, coach, in the game. Put me in the game, Coach Smook, that's what they saying.
Players and the staff are pulling up right now for today's scrimmage. Coach David Ballou in the front. Y'all can see everybody pulling up, man. And boys over there, look at Deontay.
Hey, I'm walking out of Walmart. Check, what's your name, bro?
Man, my name Michael McKinney, man. I'm a true Alabama fan, and this man does a good job on his podcast,
That's what's up, bro.
reviewing